I'm Naila, and during this November, I did an elective at the University of Lille in the Dermatology department, and here's how it went. So for my first full day in the city, me and my friends decided to stroll around. We went to the market, saw the opera building, and we also went to cafes because the city had a lot of cafes and boulangeries, and we decided to visit one which was called Elizabeth. And we also saw the cathedral in the city. Then we took another stroll and tried to figure out the metro system for our daily commutings. On my first day of the hospital clinical rotation, I was a bit confused because they had several hospitals in there, and I had to find out which hospital I was assigned in on the dermatology department. But then I finally found my place and I was directly directed to the consultations for skin cancer, so I got the chance of observing skin biopsies as well as melanoma excision. Then I went to the campus to get my ID card and a welcoming package from the university. Other than that, during my first week, I also followed ward rounds with the doctors, interns, and externs where we check up on the hospitalized patients. And I also followed course the externs, or it's basically a session where the externs give presentation on a dermatology topic. Another highlight from my first week was to observe cicatrization, which includes consultation and also wound management. And I also followed several other skin biopsies for patients who are diagnosed with a suspicion of skin cancer. So the doctors perform a lot of skin biopsies in the hospital because skin cancer is quite common here, and French people are more prone to developing skin malignancies. During my second week in here, I was assigned to taxidermy, in which I was able to observe skin prick test and also intradermal reaction test. On some days during my second week, I also followed an extern who conducted a biopsy during the ward rounds, and I also saw dermoscopy to see precancerous skin lesions. And for these precancerous skin lesions, the doctors usually use cryotherapy using liquid nitrogen. I also learned atopic dermatitis scoring. I would say that the highlight of my third week in here was following the photodynamic therapy session, which is a common therapy here used to treat precancerous lesions as well. I also made some friends here, and during this day, they took me out to have lunch in the university cafeteria. And not only for lunch, they also took me on a little campus tour, and I was really amazed by the campus because it was really huge and they had a lot of modern facilities. And here the student had a little crib pop-up, so I had to get one of those to have the utmost French experience. And it snowed, which was so unpredicted, and I was really happy to see the first snow in Lille. On On one of the days during my 4th week here, I was again assigned to taxidermy, so I was able to help in preparing the drugs for the intradermal reaction test and also the skin prick test. And finally, I got to observe the intradermal reaction test, which was performed after we see the result of the skin prick test. Another highlight from my 4th week here is when I was assigned to pediatric dermatology ward. I haven't got the chance to from my first week, so I was really excited to see all of the common skin conditions in children here. On my last day in here, I was given the chance to conduct a presentation. So I presented about Hailey-Hailey disease or chronic familial pemphigus, and it was really exciting to have this opportunity to share about this disease. And then afterwards, we had breakfast with the departments and we got free skincare. So that concludes my 4-week clinical rotation in the dermatology department, and I will say that this has been such a joyful and an unforgettable experience to meet with other students, interns, as well as working with outstanding dermatologists in here. And I also do really enjoy living for a month in Lille, as the city was really pretty and comfortable. There was a lot of places to shop, eat, and just a really good city to stroll around. And there is also a lot of activities to do in here, so I can't wait to go back to Lille.